Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? If you haven't already smashed the like button yet, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know we appreciate y'all. You know it's a platform where we give the people a voice, as well as I do, to be able to talk about the topics, you know. And I appreciate all y'all that support the channel and rock with the channel. Share this live. Yeah. Y'all know we go in, you know. We consistent. And one thing about this, right? This is a task. Doing what DZ does is a task, to be on here for hours at a time, delivering the content and doing it on 2 platforms. It's a task to do this, right? It takes a certain level of consistency and motivation to be able to do this, right? And everybody can't do this consistently. You know, anybody can come up with some content and put some content out there, but to rock this shit for hours every single night, to hold the room, to dialogue with the people, it takes some work. It ain't nothing easy. Straight up. You know, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with these, and that's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? All the people that, you know, rock with the channel, that might send me stuff, you know, I appreciate all of y'all, because it's a lot of people that send me content all the time from different platforms. I appreciate all y'all. But just understand that to do this every single night, it gotta take some type of pressure to do this. Straight up, around the clock, in the daytime, at night, consistent. And that's a fact, you know. And if anybody could do it, everybody would be doing this. You know, everybody would be doing this around the clock. You know, you got some people that create content, they do it when they feel like it. But one thing that people know about DZ, that I'm gonna be here every single day. Every day. Non-stop. And that's a fact. But I appreciate y'all. So we got Hoover Gumby, right? Hoover Gumby was a guy that was on No Jumper, doing content, sat down with WACK, did content, up there with Adam, did content, right? Doing content on No Jumper a lot. And we all seen it, right? And the whole time he was on No Jumper, he was this character. He was going to different platforms. He was this character, right? That wanted to roll these big, long blunts up. You know, got his face all cocked to the side when he talked, right? It made his character up there, right? Everybody seen it. He was up there. Now, we all know that things happen to people, right? Hoover Gumby gets locked up. Can't make bail, right? Sitting in the can, locked up. And the whole time he was at No Jumper, he had the ability to say anything he wanted. He had the floor. He was on stage. People was paying attention to him. So anything that he wanted to say out of his mouth, he could have said it. Anything about what's going on with WACK, with Dale, with Big U, anything, he could have said it. He could have revealed all the information that he supposedly knows, right? But he waited until he got locked up to come up with this story about how he knows what's going on with Big U's case. And the first thing niggas is falling like, oh, Gumby said this. But ain't nobody saying Gumby was on a platform with 5 million subscribers and the nigga didn't say nothing. So when I hear niggas say, yo, Gumby said this in jail, nigga, I don't respect none of that shit. That shit don't sound like music to my ears. Nigga, you had the ability to tell every individual in the world that watches No Jumper that WACK was a rat and that Dale supposedly got paid by WACK. Now, you want some attention in jail. Straight up, you want some attention in jail. See, and this is why niggas don't be paying attention to these niggas. Because you had every chance to say all the shit you saying on the jail phone when you can't make bail. But now you go to jail and you got this story. And I'm going to keep it a buck. I already said that WACK used Dale and Molly in this situation to get Big U. I just don't think that WACK paid Dale anything. For what? Why would WACK have to pay Dale when everybody was extorting the nigga? Come on now. Let's just make it make sense. Everybody was extorting Dale all out there. They robbing the store. They running down on him. They taking his shit after Dale called into the show here at SBGB TV. Niggas robbed him again. Straight up. Dale called in here. Straight up. And we got that, right? After Dale called in here, niggas robbed him again at the dispensary. Straight up. Ran down on him. Give it up. So if niggas is taking advantage of Dale every which way, why would WACK have to pay the nigga when WACK could just run down on the nigga and say, this is what I want you to do. I know Big U been extorting you. I know this is going on. I know that's going on. And the feds know everything. Why would he have to pay him? See, this is the shit that people don't analyze. They just listen and just hear anything and they run with this shit. Yes, WACK used Dale. Yes, WACK used Marley Marl, but WACK ain't had to pay them niggas nothing. For what? Big U was running pressure on these niggas. Big U had WACK scared. Big U had Dale scared. Big U had Marley Marl scared. All three of these niggas was scared to death of Big U. Why wouldn't they come together and take the nigga down? But these are the things that these people don't analyze when they hear niggas talking. They just listen to a nigga and just go with the shit. Sit there and analyze it. Nigga, WACK ain't got to pay Dale shit. He got Dale on the call with Loose Cannon, got them together, and recorded the conversation so that it could be verified from victim one about the extortions from a participant in the extortion for the feds. WACK did this. This is the shit he did. So why would WACK have to pay Dale anything? But you know, Hoover Gumby just wants to make it sound good. I don't believe this shit the nigga talking about, because you had the ability to say this on No Jumper. You had the platform with 5 million subscribers that you could have went on there and said this. But this is why niggas look at these niggas like they fool Fafi. Everybody's running plays. Don't nobody want to tell the truth. Everybody want to spice it up to make it look good. They wanted people to pay attention, so they gonna add some sauce onto it. Instead of the nigga Gumby saying, WACK had Dale do this, had Marley do this, he wanna throw the sauce on it and say, WACK paid him. WACK ain't had to pay Dale shit. Dale was scared of all the niggas. They was taking his shit. Dale wasn't busting that strap. Dale wasn't going to go at none of these niggas. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Share the live. Dale wasn't going to pull the strap on none of them. We all know Dale had them little people charges. Everybody know that. It's all out there. Dale had the little people charges. We know that. Running around doing some foul shit. Messing with the underages. We know that. It's out there. But Hoover Gumby, he looking for some attention. He locked up. Nigga can't make bail. So when you pay attention to the game with these niggas that's out there, they all running plays and lies and manipulation. This is what's going on out there with the content creators on the West Coast. It's lies, manipulation, and plays. This is what they doing. So now, when we really analyze it and look at it, Hoover Gumby can't pay his fucking bail. Bail $75,000. He ain't got nobody on his team that'll put up a house, put up any money or anything to help him get out. So you know what the next plan is, right? Pay attention now. I'ma go to the internet when I already know that everybody's looking at Big U's case. We know WACK100 is police. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. We already know WACK100 is police. So I'm going to go to the internet and tell everybody that I got an exclusive story so that I can be able to get somebody to look at it to help me pay my bail. I need to get out of jail. I ain't got no bail money. So if I add the sauce to it, and say, WACK paid Dale, it's gonna make niggas like, oh, I might want to hear this. Let's see if we can get him and get him out here to get the story. Let's see if we can get him on the line. Pay attention to the move. See, this is one thing that I do different. I start analyzing shit. You're not just going to say something to me and I'm just going to go with what you saying. Nah. If everybody was running pressure on Dale and extorting him, nobody got paid Dale shit. He's scared of everybody. And we all know WACK is a 137. He's an informant working with the law. Federales. WACK get the information out of Dale so that he can be able to provide it to them people. And when he provide it to them people swing back around, holler at Dale. They know all the details of what's going on. WACK done told him. So now Dale can't lie to him because WACK done informed him everything that's going on. Molly Moore can't lie to him because WACK done informed him of everything's going on. WACK get with Big U. Get with Loose Cannon. Find out the information on what's going on with the extortions. Loose Cannon run down all the information because we already know Loose Cannon can't keep his mouth shut. He gonna tell everything, right? We know this, right? WACK find his way and he's putting all the players together. Straight up. WACK manipulate Loose Cannon and tell him he gonna help promote his reality show. We gonna help get you out there. I'ma push you. I'ma make you bigger. Loose Cannon fall for the banana in the tailpipe and WACK's on Paru shit. Yeah, homie, on Paru, I'ma do this, do that. Loose fall for it, providing him all the information. Now, WACK's knowing all the information from Loose Cannon. He's knowing all the information from Molly Mall. He's knowing all the information from Dale. So, all WACK got to do is take all the information that he's got from the three individuals that has had dealings with Big U and run it back to the feds. He hung out with Loose Cannon for 13 months, getting all the information that he needed. Dale providing WACK the information, getting on the phone with Loose Cannon, and they recording it and give it to the fans. You can already see the play. Straight up. You can see the play. Hoover Gumby sitting in jail right now. Sick. Sick. Of course, he wants somebody to pay the bail. You heard what he said on the other phone call. Yo, man, let's get that bail paid. Somebody see if they can help me with the bail. The nigga sitting in there and he thinking. Come on now. A nigga that been to jail, no. A nigga get in the can and they'll start thinking. Now, brains start working. When you was out in the street, smoking all them blunts that was this long, your brain ain't working right. Now, you sitting in there, if you do get something to smoke, it's a little joint. Now you sitting there like, man, how I'm gonna get this bail? What I'ma do now? Now he talking about WACK paid Dale. For what? Why would he have to pay Dale? They always taking Dale's shit. Why would he have to pay somebody that everybody was taking their shit? That don't even make sense to me. Straight up, it makes no sense. WACK was running pressure on Dale. Everybody. Dale was an easy lick to niggas. Easy lick. Dale knew how to sell that bud. Yes. But Dale wasn't going to get out there and get dirty. He wasn't going to put no work in. He just knew how to hustle. And there's niggas out there that know how to hustle, but they are not able to protect their shit with certain individuals. Niggas can take their shit. That's what they was doing to Dale, man. And Hoover Gumby knows that. He know that. But these niggas lie and spice the story up so much, it make it look like these niggas be unbelievable. They just saying shit. And the nigga saying he got the proof. So you mean to tell me you got proof of WACK paying Dale and you sat on No Jumper all those times and you never said it? Not one time? You ain't come out and say the niggas the police or none of that shit? You let the nigga call in on No Jumper while you was up there with a packed show and embarrass you. Straight up, embarrass you with some niggas from jail. Just keep it in a buck. You let some niggas from jail get on the phone on a live show with WACK and embarrass you, and you still didn't say WACK was the police and that he paid Dale to line up Big U. Come on, man. Straight up. And I'm just keeping it a buck. See, this is why WACK is able to handle these niggas like that. Because they move goofy. And you are who you surround yourself around. I'm just saying, you are who you surround yourself around. You surround yourself around goofies, you gonna be a goofy. Hoover Gumby is a goofy. Straight up, goofy. And I'm saying anybody that has the ability to be on No Jumper and expose WACK, why don't they expose him on No Jumper? WACK ain't got no problem exposing them on No Jumper. Huh? WACK ain't got no problem exposing none of them niggas on No Jumper. None of them. They all wait till WACK go at them. Everybody knows WACK is police. Everybody know WACK working with the feds. Everybody know WACK ain't right. But ain't nobody saying shit until WACK say something to them. This is why their credibility is bad. Ain't nobody standing on business from the door. Yo, that nigga ain't right. Yeah, he's not right, Adam. The nigga's the police. Nobody doing that. They wait until he shoot a shot at them. Now they want to talk. This is why niggas be looking at these niggas funny. You hear me? That's why they look at him funny. I was sitting there watching the nigga up there all these times on No Jumper. Not one time did we hear this man say what he's saying now. So, was you scared of WACK or something? Was he scared of WACK? You wait till you behind the wall when your voice sounds like you really underwater. Nobody hear the shit the same, right? You can't stand on shit. So you get locked up and now you want to say something. So the shit is goofy to me. So when, Hoover Gumby say he getting out soon, why you ain't say this before you got locked up? This what I'm saying. Why does it take for you to be in a jail cell? It's like when all these niggas want to say something about WACK, they all got to be in a compromising predicament to speak. Niggas ain't coming straight forward on business by themselves and saying this, that, and the third about WACK. This is why I say these niggas is foo-faffy. Huh? You couldn't say that when you was on a live stream? You couldn't say that? You was scared of something? That's what I'm saying. Was the nigga scared to say this on a live stream or what? You wait till you get on the jail phone call. Now you got the details. Miss me with that shit. Straight up. Miss me with that shit. To the people that listen to this shit and they go for it, kudos to you. Miss me with that shit. Nigga, we all seen you at No Jumper. We all seen you there. That should have been something you said on a live stream and brought it up on your own. Yo, this is what I heard about WACK right in the middle of the live stream. It would have went up. But you wait to go to jail and now you want to say it and then niggas are grass to it like, oh, Hoover Gumby said this, man, fuck out of here. Miss me with that shit. That shit Hoover Gumby talking about, fuck out of here, you lame. Straight up, you a lame. Niggas is straight peons. You couldn't say that no other time? It's why, it's like, I can't rock with that shit, man. I can't rock with it, man. I can't rock with none of these niggas that wait till WACK go at them or they in a compromising situation to speak. That shit lame to me. That shit lame. Yeah. Everybody out there know WACK is the police. All of the niggas. Everybody out there. But they that scared. Nigga, what the nigga gonna do to you if you speak up and say what it is? He got somebody that's gonna come see you or something? You scared of that? You niggas is supposed to be gang members. You scared of the police having somebody come see you? Don't tell me that. The shit that these niggas is doing, boy, that shit there is foo-faffy. And you gotta look at them for what it is. Now he said he about to come home, and I guess what he gonna say it when he come home? You already said it in jail. You said it in jail. WACK paid Dale. So what you gonna come home and say it again? So you gonna get out of jail and then say, all right, I'm gonna say it again. WACK paid Dale. Okay. We already know WACK used Dale and Molly. We know that. Straight up. We know this. This ain't no new shit. Everybody knows. WACK used Molly to do what he did. But the shit that these niggas be doing, man, it's why niggas look at these niggas funny as hell. This is why they look at them like that. Straight up. This is why they look at these niggas funny as hell. Smash that like button if you haven't already did so, and hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get the likes up. Hit that like button, man. It's why these niggas look at these niggas funny as hell, man. Straight up. Listen to WACK.
I know the nigga personally. I know Victor One. I know him. Did business with him. He was just on my phone. Yeah, I know him. I know the nigga. Nigga named Dale. They call him Monster. Nigga do read the script screen, he book shows. I know the nigga. Now Luce is all the way up. Luce up because they was both just on my phone in October. And
y'all hear this?
Dale was working all the way up into March 15th. March 14th. Which lets me know when they was having that phone call, Dale's phone was hot. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I got the whole call. Call up. It's bad business. I said and thought about it. I said, and them niggas just called me in October. Twice. October 14th, October 15th. And these niggas was having this conversation. Dale said he had to turn himself in December. He said, what? Big U's hot. He working. I'm not going to lie. He admitted it. I worked it. I told him Big U been extorting me. That nigga. WACK, when I did business with you, it was real business. Even when I owed your people, sat down to me and it was fair business. We made a deal. We negotiated. You shook hands. You left. You left me with the people. Whenever I sent you money to deliver orders, you always deliver. But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. And thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out up. Because they was just on my phone in October. And Dale and Luz Cannon was wide open with their conversation.
Why would WACK have to pay Dale? Why? There is no reason. He don't gotta pay him. Dale was being extorted. Dale was making the extortion payments for the feds. He was making the extortion payments for the FBI. Why would WACK have to pay him? They all working together. WACK ain't gotta pay the nigga. They all working with the feds. Morley working with the feds. WACK working with the feds. Dale working with the feds. Why would WACK have to pay the nigga? Can we make it make sense, man? But a nigga will go for anything. WACK ain't gotta pay the nigga and they all working for the same entity. All of them working for the same damn entity. The federal government. WACK ain't gotta pay that nigga. They all got one common goal. To get Big U locked up. Why would he have to pay him? Come on, man. Straight up. And I'm just keeping it a buck. But these niggas will fall for anything. Straight up. And it's like, it's crazy how people out there just fall for anything that niggas say and they just run with the shit. That nigga ain't gotta pay them. They all working together. You see how WACK links up with anybody that's cooperating, anybody that's working with the feds, anybody that's telling WACK links up with him. That's his character. Like, see, and this is why I break this shit down the way I break it down. So everybody can understand it. Nigga get a call from Hoover, Gumby, and he starts saying something. First thing he said, oh, Hoover Gumby said, WACK was paying the nigga. Why would WACK have to pay a nigga and they all working for the same agency? Why? Why would WACK have to pay somebody and they all are working for the same agency? That shit is crazy. That these niggas would just say, he paid. Nigga. Dale was tired of Big U extorting that nigga. He was tired of the shit. WACK was scared to death of Big U. Eugene Henley, please, don't do it. Please. My wife, my kids. Molly Ball was scared. Big U running pressure. Big U allegedly got a body that happened when the person went through his studio. Come on now. Big U got situations and got these niggas all petrified. They all scared. They all got a common goal. The common goal is to get Big U locked up. They got Molly Ball telling the feds about Big U over there at the studio. Running the rundown about Big U at the studio, the young boy at the studio. They got all that. They got Dale personally making the fucking payments that the FBI giving him the money to go make the payments to Big U. Personally. They got WACK100 personally locked in with loose cannon, running around with loose cannon to get the information about the dispensary robbery. Personally. To get all the information that he knows about Big U and to get it all recorded. Influence Loose Cannon to start recording all the calls on everybody so that he can think it's cool to start recording the calls. But the whole time, that was to get him comfortable so he can start recording calls on him. Get him comfortable, butter him up so he can record his calls and it be all good. He got Loose Cannon to literally get on the phone with Dale, record it of him admitting to robbing the dispensary, and then post this shit on his YouTube channel. Literally. For a nigga to get you to do that, you gotta be a damn fool. Straight up. For a nigga to do that, you gotta be a fool. Loose Cannon was a fool. You see the circle of people. Niggas' brains wasn't operating on the right frequency. They running around lost. They got WACK in the middle of this shit, and all he thinking about is working with the feds to get this indictment because he was scared of Big U. All that gorilla shit that WACK talk, WACK is not like that. He was scared. Big U had the nigga petrified the same way he had Dale and Molly. Had niggas petrified. All that gorilla shit he talk on Clubhouse, that's for the Clubhouse people that's fooled by that shit. They fooled by the shit. Big U knew the nigga personally. Knew the nigga was soft as drugstore cotton. Knew it. Knew the nigga wasn't going to challenge him. Knew it. So of course, that's what he was going to do. Line the nigga up. You hear me? He knew Dale was being extorted. So why not link up with somebody that has the same common goal? That nigga extorting you? The nigga really want to take my life? The nigga over here running pressure on Marley? Why not go over here and convince the nigga this is what we got to do to get at him? Straight up. Why not go and convince the niggas that's really petrified? We all together. Let's talk about it. We got to get him out of here. Straight up. We have to get him out of here. WACK ain't got to pay the nigga for that. But this is what the nigga Hoover Gumby said. This is why I don't listen to none of them niggas. I don't listen to none of them niggas. Straight up. Straight up. People send me shit, and some of the shit I might take a listen to it for a second, but it's certain shit I don't listen to these motherfuckers. I don't listen to them. Because the niggas will run with anything. Niggas don't do no dissecting or nothing. They just take something. All right, nigga said it. All right, this content is going to go up in the algorithm. I'm going to grab it and put it in there. They saying this. All right, let's put it in the algorithm. All right, everybody talking about it. I don't even care. Nigga ain't dissecting this shit. Y'all see what I do. I get on here and dissect the shit. And I dissect it with y'all. Straight up, I'll break it right down on live. Letting everybody know, take a look at this, take a look at that. Gumby sitting in jail with a $75,000 bill. He's sick right now. The nigga was just out here getting attention. We all know attention is the new drug. These niggas is getting high and they want attention. So they double dipping. They want to get Superman high. Attention, and they want to stimulate their mind. Straight up. I see what it is. And, you know, it was a good catch for Gumby to say that. Yeah, WACK was paying Dale. Why? Why would he have to pay somebody when y'all all got the same common goal to send this nigga to jail? That shit don't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. You think that Dale wanted to keep getting extorted? Huh? You think that Dale wanted to continue to get robbed and extorted by Big U? So WACK had to pay him to convince him to tell when the nigga had already been telling before. Huh? Come on, man. Pay attention, man. Niggas would go for anything and put it out there. Whoever get on No Jumper. This why a nigga like me, they not gonna let a nigga like me get on there, because I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna fuck up the way that they try to buzz the algorithm. They not gonna put me up there. The way that they try to manipulate the algorithm and lie, when I start saying some shit, it's gonna fuck their wave up. They not gonna let a nigga like me around no shit like that. Cause these niggas is gonna say anything. And you know what people is doing, as soon as a nigga say something, everybody wanna run with it just to say the shit. Now everybody's saying the same damn thing, so everybody can run with it, and it just out there in the content. When the shit is a fucking lie. You can look at the shit. Literally. You can look at it. Dale wanted Big U in jail. WACK wanted Big U in jail. Marley wanted Big U in jail. Man, ain't nobody on earth want to live day by day being extorted by somebody and a nigga taking their shit. Don't nobody want to live like that. Straight up. Ain't nobody with that shit. You get some soft niggas that know that they doing wrong, which we know Dale knew he was doing wrong. He had a weed dispensary, but it wasn't fully licensed. So what is he gonna do? Report it to the cops? Man, the nigga robbed my dispensary. Nah, they gotta come to a common goal with WACK. Hey, WACK already working with the feds on the situation to get Big U, right? Because you better know that when Big U ran down on WACK at that concert, WACK contacted the feds ASAP. You better know that. When Big U ran down on WACK, WACK contacted the feds ASAP. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Straight up. It's why that shit's in the paperwork, nigga. WACK act like after that, he went looking for Big U. You know how WACK like to lie. Straight up. WACK act like after that shit happened, he went looking for the nigga. Nigga, WACK went home like this, all the way home. Oh shit. Oh, he almost got me. Oh shit. That nigga shook like a leaf all the way home. Nigga, cause it ain't no way that you got a blow on you and ain't nobody get popped. Nigga, hold up. Nigga, you was supposed to bust that joint and let a nigga know. Don't play with me. All this gorilla shit that he talked on Clubhouse, you ain't bust nothing? You ain't let nobody out there take one of them hot ones and let them know you ain't playing? Let WACK tell you, if you play with him, you gonna get popped. That's what he say. That's out his own mouth. Nah. That nigga gonna report you to the FBI. Nigga, you get to playing with WACK, he ain't popping nothing. Nothing. Nigga, he gonna call his handler ASAP, report you, so it's all documented. This why the situation is documented with Big U running down on WACK. But what the feds did, right? This is what the feds did. The feds used whatever Big U was talking about to document it that way so that they won't have to document it right from WACK. Pay attention. They used Big U communicating with whoever he was communicating with to document it that way so that they won't have to document it from WACK. But they already had the information. Straight up. They already knew what it was. Come on now. WACK out here running around putting the fake paperwork out there, right? About Jay Prince and shit, right? So you mean to tell me, right? Ain't nobody do nothing to you in the Jay Prince situation. Nobody, right? Nobody ran down on you. Nobody had you in the corner or none of that. And the feds documented that and called you, right? Pay attention now. Smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. So you mean to tell me that the feds documented and contacted you for the situation that you made up with Jay Prince, but they documented it from on Big U's side with you being ran down on, saying, please, draws, don't do it with my wife and the kids, but they didn't document that on your side? Come on now. Come on now. Let's be real. Make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. The feds would have documented that on WACK side, but you see what WACK is doing. He trying to make it look good on his side because he's scared. See, WACK is so scared of certain individuals. He's a scary dude, right? Straight up. Because we do know if somebody pop your ass in the head, it could really end your life. All that cocky shit on Clubhouse and that gorilla voice and that Undertaker voice, it sounds nice, right? It sounds good on Clubhouse. But when that shit start, boom, boom, when that shit go off, that gorilla voice don't mean shit. Don't nobody care about that gorilla voice. Straight up. Don't nobody care about that. So if you really look at it, WACK is exposing himself by trying to show things to the public, by trying to worry about and play with the paperwork. He's exposing himself. Y'all see what it is? See, the way that I break this shit down, smash the like button. You hear me? If you just came in the building and you rocking with SBGB TV, smash the like button, man. Shout out to all of y'all. You know I appreciate y'all. The way that I deliver this shit is like no other. I don't care what nobody say. The way that I deliver this shit is like no other. No other. I don't care who copy and paste, who say what here, who post that here. Nigga, the way that I fucking deliver this shit is raw and authentic. And this what got niggas sick. Because I think different. I don't think the way these niggas be thinking. That's why WACK, no, he can't fuck with me. I don't think like these niggas think. The way that I dissect this shit, I don't think like these niggas. These niggas grab anything anybody say, and it's because it's somebody that's on No Jumper, they just put it out there. Oh, such and such said this. Oh, such and such said that. Oh, such and such said this. Oh, such and such said that. Just because they on a platform. But analyze the shit. Really look at the shit. And you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to tell what's going on. And I'm just keeping it a buck. You will be able to see it if you really look at it. WACK didn't have to pay Dale shit. They all working for the same entity. He ain't got to pay that nigga nothing. The common goal, send Big U to jail. We all scared of the nigga. Why would he have to pay him for that? They all scared of the same nigga. Why would WACK have to pay somebody that's getting extorted by the individual to tell on him? That shit don't even make no fucking sense. It don't even make sense, man. It doesn't even make sense. But these niggas running around sharing it. They all out there, oh, Hoover Gumby, man, miss me with that shit, nigga. I understand that, you know, a lot of these niggas, right, really don't know how the streets operate. They was running around outside, might have did some goofy shit, been locked up, but they don't have the strategic thinking. This is why they've been in the situations. This is why they operate the way they operate. That strategic thinking is different. Straight up. Now, look at the shit. Y'all know we had Dale call in. Dale called in to DZ. The only channel Dale ever spoke out about this shit. The only channel. No other channel. Dale spoke out right here. Facts. Wack, no. That nigga spoke out right here. Facts. Nigga say, oh, they had a rat on the platform. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about all that. Shit. This is business, nigga. This is business. See, and that's one thing that niggas gotta understand. When you doing business, that street shit can't coincide with the fucking business. Not at all. Nigga, this is business. What I'm doing. You hear me? We building SBGB TV. Straight up. We building it. Straight up. Just keeping it a buck. And y'all know, I know what's going on, right? When it comes to this situation with these individuals, I've already been informed. I've been breaking it down, and I can revisit this shit to tell people about what's really going on. Because I know I've spoke directly to people. I've spoke directly to Marciano. I've spoke directly to Dale. I've spoke directly to WACK. I've spoke directly to Loose Cannon. I've spoke directly to these people. Straight up. And I'm a very, very smart individual. I know this, right? Things that I've been through in the street is what built me to be street smart. I've been through different things out in the street. Shit happens. Straight up. But the things that I've been through is what made me street smart. Understanding. Paying attention. Smash that like button. If you just got in the building and you rocking with SBGB TV, shout out to all y'all, man. Smash that like button. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know when I go into dissecting this shit, I'ma go in. Because I already see it. I done analyzed it. Hoover Gumby over there sick right now. That nigga sitting in jail right now sick. Yeah, I'm gonna be out soon. When? Wack them posted the niggas charges and bail and shit like that. And say the nigga can't bail out, he broke. The nigga can't bail out, he broke. Right? Wack say, oh, he gonna mention my name because he say my name anything. Straight up. But the way that I dissect this shit, oh, they know. Nah, don't bring no light over here. Don't bring no light over here. Don't do it. Because I'm breaking it down where a person that don't got no damn common sense can understand this shit. Straight up. I'm breaking it down where a person that don't got no common sense can understand everything I'm saying in detail. Straight up. And I can just straight deliver it straight to you. Gumby just saying any damn thing, man. Saying anything. We all know Wack is a rat. He's a 137 informant. Everybody knows that WACK is a 137 informant. We all know he's a rat. Why didn't Gumby say that shit when he was on No Jumper? Why? So you gotta go to jail to call the nigga a rat when you was sitting there on the biggest platform on the West Coast and you could have said all this shit? You was on the biggest platform on the West Coast and you was quiet about that. You ain't say nothing? Man, I ain't listening to what that nigga said. Miss me with that shit. You hear me? Miss me with that shit. WACK and Dale was working together. Yes, but WACK ain't had to pay that nigga shit because they both wanted Big U in jail, nigga. Both of them. They both wanted Big U in jail. He ain't had to pay that nigga no money, nigga. Shit. This why he still be communicating with Molly Mall and shit. Come on now. They on the same page. They dealing with the same agents. WACK, Molly, Dale, they all dealing with the same agents, man. The agents that's working Big U's case. They all dealing with him. So of course, they on the same accord. They all know what's going on. The person that didn't know what was going on, that was getting lined up, that was slow, was Loose Cannon. He ain't know what was going on. Straight up. He thought he was just having a discussion with Dale about the shit. Man, you know I ain't want to do it. And record it and put it out there. And record it and put it out there. Let's see here. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? You know we appreciate y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let me see here. Let's put this joint up. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead on here. Hold up. Yeah, we got this right here. We got this right here. Let's listen to this joint. This joint was a while ago. This is Loose Cannon on there. Hold up. We're going to put this up there right now, man. Hold up, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all, it's your boy DZ, man. Y'all know what it is. If you rocking with SBGB TV, man, smash that like button. Let's get the likes cracking, man. Straight up. Let's get the likes cracking. Shout out to all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Fact. Let's put this up here, man. I already know what it is, man. It's your boy, man. You ready? It's your boy, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, man. That like button, man. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. You know, I rock with all y'all and I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my folks. You know what I'm saying? We going hard in the paint. Non-stop. Y'all see your boy DZ, man, in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know. I know WACK sick how we deliver this shit. You know, we got the content, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the content, man, and we just going hard in the paint, man. Let me see. We got to get this spot where this is at. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man.
The big you situation, this is not a lie.
By the feds before the arrest. He was already questioned by the feds and admitted this shit. See, I told y'all it's a lot of fishy shit going on with these bulls, right? They running around the internet, and I've been told people that the feds ain't gonna allow you to lead with violence, right? And shit hit the fan, man. Facts. Shit hit the fan. We ready to play this joint, though. Smash that like button, y'all. Hold up. That subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all. You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. You hear me? If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and share this video. I need y'all to listen to this shit. Listen close.
Now I see it myself, so I'll be like, fuck. So yeah. No, remember when we came in there, I came in with my squad, cuz, and then remember we took everything. When we took you see what I'm saying? No, but you know that man. I would like to talk to you more openly when I know you might be recording the nigga. And I know God knows, you know what I'm saying? So, we talking clearly. You know, we talking clearly. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to listen to this. And y'all hear what he's saying. He recording it, detailing the evidence. Y'all hear this shit. Of course. she knows you. I see you. Yeah, of course. But what I'm saying is, like, cause the shit that I was doing, and I didn't want to lay y'all niggas down. I didn't want to do certain things to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But cuz ride. You know what I'm saying? And then now you just right.
Hold on. Then y'all hear this shit, right?
This is Dale. This nigga, Big U. October 14, 15. Let's see.
You hear the nigga. WACK. There go WACK.
You know what the thing, nigga, you know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I got my own problem. I got my own thing. I ain't know nothing what's going on besides that. Yeah, I know, but you know, we got wrapped up in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, trickled down with Big U, but then nigga ultimately, nigga, they got me. You know what I'm saying? We know why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, well, shit, I mean, you say you got something going. There's always going to be something. But nigga, you know what I mean, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Shit don't make sense to me no more, bro. You know that, cause dealing with the police, bro, and niggas, I don't think nobody can deny that, cause that's how that's why WACK never respected Nipsey, cause WACK knew shit about Nipsey that wasn't respectable, and he only know that cause of us. I watched that shit. It might be true. You know what I'm saying? He got that recorded and Nipsey talking to the police and they try to use it against him, maybe. It might be true, but shit. No, but what I'm saying is because it's like, you know, like with that situation on downtown or whatever, like when the feds came and got you, because I used to think they just got me a couple of months ago. Yeah, but
you hear loose cannon now.
Even if somebody can get to you because of me, how is that even possible? So basically they asked me about you because of the Big U situation. I guess he said, but Jerry, what the fuck you man? You know why you have him? How they gonna ask me about it? Come on, you know they didn't ask me about you. You see what I mean? They asked me about you, but then they said about the situation with Big U with the extortion shit. You know what I'm saying? So when they said that, I'm thinking on 6-0, like you had something to do with it, but then I thought about it is they asked me about information about you, but I know it's not coming from you because we already know what happened with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to think about it because nigga, when they came to question me, nigga, dead homies, it was like out the blue, like hit me at the gas station. Wow. Hey, I want to tell you something, bro. I'll be watching some of your videos, bro. And when you say that throw the rock and all the hand shit, that should be hitting me like a motherfucker every time you say it. Yeah, because every time I hear you say throw the rock and hide the hand, I'll be like, it just be like, damn. It's like, because I said, this is.
Hey, yo, we gonna run that back in a second. You hear me? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this video. Hey, listen, Loose Cannon already had a conversation with the feds months ago. This is why I told y'all about these bulls. These niggas is working. This is why Loose Cannon feel so comfortable talking on that jail phone, making them videos, right? This is why. Because he already talked to the feds before they came and got him. He didn't already admit it to robbing Dale. You hear me? See, this is why WACK100 is so comfortable doing what he doing, because these niggas is already talking to the feds, man. These niggas been working. And you know, I sense this shit from the door. I sense what type of niggas these niggas is, right? And if you pay attention to how loud they are, how they try to lead with violence, the feds are not going to allow you to lead with violence. And they act like they businessmen, right? But the whole time, these niggas is working. Luce said the feds picked him up, questioned him about Dale in that dispensary robbery months ago. Come on now. What does that tell you? This nigga already made a statement to the feds. And it's out there now. Everybody knows, nigga. This is why you so comfortable calling home from a jail phone and doing videos and incriminating yourself, because you already made a statement cooperating. But you hear Luce when he say he not telling, right? I ain't telling. Nah. Nigga already told, man. He lying big you up from me listening to that conversation and him trying to make sure he get his story right straight with Dale on the phone, saying, listen, you know I did that because Big U, but ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you now because I'm the enforcer. So how I look at this, right? Luce was trying to play both sides of the field, right? Because the feds already knew that he did the dispensary robbery and that he had a strap, right? They knew this shit. So they got Dale telling, then they go pick Luce up out the blue. And I already told y'all this before. When the feds show up, they surprise you. You be doing some regular shit and they'll come tap you on the shoulder. Straight up. I didn't experience that already. You hear me? When they show up, they like regular people doing some regular shit, and then all of a sudden, boom, when they get next to you, they let you know who they are. You hear me? They did this shit to Loose Cannon. And we all seen no jumper shit. I've been telling y'all, ain't no fucking way that they're gonna allow you to commit an act of violence like that and let you keep going. Straight up. They didn't already came and seen him, man. You hear me? But they wanted to get Big U, so they was still doing an investigation. They didn't want to fuck up the investigation by grabbing Luce too early, so they let him run free. And I'm going to play that call for y'all again so that y'all can hear that shit. You hear me? I want y'all to hear that shit now. This lets you know Loose Cannon already talked to the feds. Dale working, Loose working, Whack working. The exposers now, 602. These niggas call themselves the exposers, right? But they all working with the police. Straight up. This is why I told them I won't play their game, man. Straight up. Straight up. Hey, Jay, appreciate the super chat. I never heard a Fed County or prison call that sound like Luce's. They got him somewhere special, I guess. You hear me? Because this shit is crazy. And I want y'all to listen to this shit again, y'all. Facts. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this live. Everybody need to know them niggas been working. And I told y'all something wasn't right. They was trying to get me in they way. They seen me calling, delivering this message, putting it out there to the people. They try to call in to your boy Deezy and pull me into their bullshit, but it didn't work at all. Check this shit out, y'all.
This is Dale. This nigga Big U.
Hit that like button.
October 14, 15.
Hit that like button.
You know what to say, nigga. You know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I got my own problem. I got my own thing. I ain't know nothing what's going on besides that. Yeah, I know, but you know, we got wrapped up in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened trickle down with Big U, but then nigga ultimately, nigga, they got me. You know what I'm saying? We know why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, well, shit, yeah. I mean, you said you got something going. There's always going to be something. But nigga, you know what I mean, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Shit don't make sense to me no more, bro. You know that, cause dealing with the police, bro, and nigga, I don't think nobody can deny that, because that's how he. See, that's why WACK never respected Nipsey, because WACK knew shit about Nipsey that wasn't respectable, and he only know that because of honor. I watched that shit. It might be true. You know what I'm saying? We got that recorded, and Nipsey talking to the police, and they trying to use it against him, maybe. It might be true, but shit. No, but what I'm saying is, because it's like, you know, like, with that situation on downtown, or whatever, like, when the feds came and got you, because I think they just got me a couple of months ago. Yeah, but what relationship me and you got? Me where somebody can get to you because of me. How is that even? No, so basically they asked me about you because of the Big U situation. I guess yeah, he kind of said, but you the right hand of him. How they gonna ask me about it? Come on, you know they didn't ask me about you. You what I mean? They asked me about you, but then they said about the situation with Big U with the extortion shit. You know what I'm saying? So when they said that, I'm thinking I was thinking, oh, like you had something to do with it, but then I thought about it. Then they asked me about information about you, but I know it's not coming from you because we already know what happened with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to think about it because nigga, when they came to question me, nigga, dead homies, it was like out the blue, like hit me at the gas station. Wow. Hey, I want to tell you something, bro.
Y'all hear this shit, right? Out the blue at the gas station.
And when you say that throw the rock and hide the hand shit, that should be hitting me like a motherfucker every time you say it. Yeah, because you every time I hear you say throw the rock and hide the hand, I'll be like, it just be like, damn. It's like, nigga, I say, this is mom.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. This is some ill shit.
Now I see it like so I'll be like, fuck. But yeah. No, remember cause when we came in there, I came in with my squad, cause, and then remember we took everything. When we took
reminding the man how he robbed him. And this is a recorded call.
No,
this is the case that Big U is indicted on. Hold up. Y'all hear Jay Reed on the call. WACK said he didn't know Jay Reed. Hey, yo, listen. I gotta keep it a bean, y'all. This shit sound like Loose Cannon was doing this for the police. I'ma just keep it a bean, y'all. I'ma keep this shit here a bean, man. All the people that rock with me, y'all hear what I'm saying? Like, hold up now. This shit, like, seemed like Loose Cannon was doing this shit for them people. He was trying to verify that he robbed the nigga and who he did it for, if we being real. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. That seemed a little ill. Why would WACK put this out? This is super ugly. Yo, I am going to be real, y'all. This shit here seems to me like Loose Cannon wanted to get Dale on the phone so that he can get him to verify that he was doing this shit for Big U. I don't know, chat. Y'all let me know what y'all think with that one right there. Facts. This is what I'm thinking now. I'm looking at this shit like Loose Cannon wanted to get Dale on a recorded call, and Dale was like, man, I don't want y'all niggas to be recording me, man.
I know how y'all get down, right? And Loose Cannon is on the phone now, making sure he says, you know how I robbed y'all. Like, you know how I did that. I did that for Big U. You know I was his right-hand man. Like, hold up. On a phone call? And you wanted to verify this on the phone? And WACK100 set this up on his phone? Hey, man. Yo, this shit here look like a little twist to this shit, y'all. To me, I'm gonna be honest, this look like Wack and Loose been working straight up.
And then when we listen to this right here, right? Wack says it was wide open. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all. You know I appreciate y'all.
Personally, I know Victor One. I know him. Did business with him. He was just on my phone. Yeah, I know him. I know the nigga. Nigga named Dale. They call him Monster. Nigga do read the scripts when he book shows. I know the nigga. Now Loose is all the way up. Loose up because they was both just on my phone in October. And Dale was working all the way up into March 15th, March 14th, which lets me know when they was having that phone call, Dale's phone was hot. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I got the whole call. Call up. It's bad business. I said and thought about it. I said, and them niggas just called me in October. Twice. October 14th, October 15th. And these niggas was having this conversation. Dale said he had to turn himself in December. He said, what? Big U's hot. He working. I'm not going to lie. He admitted it. I worked it. I told him Big U been extorting me. That nigga. Wack, when I did business with you, it was real business. Even when I owed your people, sat down to me and it was fair business. We made a deal, we negotiated, you shook hands, you left. You left me with the people. Whenever I sent you money to deliver orders, you always deliver. But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. Thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out up because they was just on my phone in October and Dale and Loose Cannon was wide open with their conversation.
Y'all hear it, man. Y'all hear it. Y'all heard the call. Y'all hear Wack saying that it's bad and Loose is messed up behind that, right? Shit look like what it is, man. Straight up. It look like what it is. These niggas ain't right, man. Straight up.
All this shit that they doing, talking about the exposers, they didn't expose themselves, man. Straight up. They done exposed themselves all the way. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This shit to me seemed like Wack and Loose was trying to get Dale to verify that he got robbed and they got robbed on the dime of Big U. Saying Big U put us up to this. You know I wouldn't have did this if it wasn't for Big U, right? Me and you ain't got no problem. You know, he was saying it so specific though. You know I robbed you. You know what I did. You remember what I did? That shit was too direct. I'm gonna be real. The way that he was explaining and asking him that shit, it was too direct to me. You wanted to verify that bad that you robbed him, and you on a phone call, and the brother's telling you, yo, man, I know how y'all be record. And he say, nah, you good, you good. We wide open with this. WACK come to the internet, and y'all hear WACK, right? Y'all hear WACK say, hold up, man. Hold the fuck up, man. Yo, I want y'all to hear. We gonna run through that again. Yo, that right there, oh shit. This shit getting deeper. I already know them niggas is the police. I listen, all that tough shit, WACK and Loose be trying to talk. I already know. The feds are not gonna allow you to leave with violence. This is a fucking fact. You hear me? This is a fact. We all know that. And the way that they've been running around here, perping, playing this motherfucking tough guy image, yeah. Let's play that shit again with WACK saying about the call.
I know the nigga personally. I know Victor One. I know him, did business with him. He was just on my phone. Yeah, I know him. I know the nigga. Nigga named Dale. They call him Monster. Nigga do read the scripts when he book shows. I know the nigga. Now Loose is all the way up. Loose up because they was both just on my phone in October. And Dale was working all the way up into March 15th, March 14th, which lets me know when they was having that phone call, Dale's phone was hot. So, yes, I got the whole call. Call up. Bad mother's bad business. I sat and thought about it. I said, and them niggas just called me in October. Twice. October 14th, October 15th. And these niggas was having this conversation. Dale said he had to turn himself in December. He said, what? Big U's hot. He working. I'm not going to lie. He admitted it. I worked it. I told him Big U been extorting me. That nigga. WACK, when I did business with you, it was real business. Even when I owed your people, sat down to me and it was fair business. We made a deal, we negotiated, you shook hands, you left me with the people. Whenever I sent you money to deliver orders, you always deliver. But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. Thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out up because they was just on my phone in October, and Dale and Loose Cannon was wide open with their conversation.
So this helps me understand why WACK100 was trying to make it look like at first that Big U told on Loose Cannon. Now I understand that. I was wondering, why would he come out and say Big U told on Loose Cannon? Well, I couldn't grasp that at first. I'm like, why the fuck would he say that? Because he was trying to cover up for what him and Loose Cannon was doing. Now I gotta see it like that. Damn. He was trying to cover up from what him and Loose Cannon was doing, lining this shit up to get Dale to admit that Big U was the one that was putting this shit together for Loose Cannon to do the robberies. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this: when the feds came and grabbed Loose Cannon up, that's when he started working from right then and there. He had to start working from then and there because they came and questioning about Dale being robbed and Big U. And he's corroborating that shit, saying, yo, you remember what happened? You gonna ask the nigga that got robbed on the phone, do you remember us robbing you? Who the fuck does that? You remember? Yeah, we took everything. What the fuck? I would have never did that if it wasn't for Big U. They asked me about you. They asked me about Big U. He was saying everything that happened and everybody involved on the phone when a nigga Dale saying, yo, I don't want to talk like this on the phone, right? Nah, we good. You good. Go ahead, say whatever. And then made sure he highlighted the key points. I'm going to let y'all hear that shit again. That shit there, boy. Hey, listen, I told y'all, WACK is working. Straight facts. Loose Cannon is working. Straight facts. These niggas been working. And I've been calling this shit out, y'all. And listen, WACK wanted to get Big U so bad because he was scared of him. Now you done pulled the mask off yourself. You can't even hide this now because everybody knows because it's all coming out. Ain't no calling academics up trying to sugarcoat this shit. It ain't gonna work, WACK. I'm telling you that now. You calling academics trying to sugarcoat this shit up, it ain't gonna work, man. I'm about to send my peoples in Axe chat and let them know SBGB TV got it and WACK is working and Loose is working for a fact. But I want y'all to listen to this shit again.
This is Dale. This nigga
hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Share this video. Facts. Y'all see how we coming.
14, 15. Let's see.
These niggas is police.
You know what the thing, nigga, you know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I got my own problem. I got my own thing. I ain't know nothing what's going on besides that. Yeah, I know, but you know, we got wrapped up in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, took it down with Big U, but then nigga ultimately, they got me. You know what I'm saying? We know why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Oh shit, yeah. Okay. You said you got something going. There's always gonna be something. But nigga, you know what I mean. You don't check out. I don't know, man. Shit don't make sense to me no more, bro. You know that dealing with the police, bro, and niggas. I don't think nobody can deny that because that's how that's why WACK never respected Nipsey, because WACK knew shit about Nipsey that wasn't respectable. And he only know that because of us. I watch that shit. It might be true. You know what I'm saying? He got that recorded of Nipsey talking to the police and they try to use it against the baby. It might be true or shit. No, but what I'm saying is because it's like, you know, like with that situation on downtown or whatever, like that when the feds came and got you, because I think they just got me a couple of months ago. Yeah, but what relationship me and you got? Nigga, man, somebody can get to you because of me. How is that even possible? So basically, they asked me about you because of the Big U situation. Like, I guess, he could have said, but you know why he having him. How they gonna ask me about it? Come on. You know, they didn't ask me about you. You see what I mean? They asked me about you, but then they said about the situation of Big U with the extortion shit. You know what I'm saying? So when they said that, I'm thinking I was thinking, oh, like you had something to do with it, but then I thought about it. Then they asked me about information about you, but I know it's not coming from you because we already know what happened with that shit.
These niggas is the police. These niggas is the police.
Because niggas, when they came to question me, niggas, man,
That's some ill shit. They ratting. Police.
No, remember cuz when we came in there, I came in with my squad cuz, and then remember we took everything. When we took
Niggas said
Yo.
we took everything.
Yo,
That's
this
crazy.
nigga said I came in there with my squad and we took everything. So Loose Cannon done told on everybody. I came in there with my squad and we took everything. Come on, man. Come on, man.
remember cuz when we came in there, I came in with my squad cuz, and then remember we took everything. When we took you know what I'm saying? No, but see, you know that man. Like, I would like to talk to you more openly when I know you might be recording the nigga, and I never stand on, you know what I'm saying? So, we talking freely. You know, we talking freely. You know what I'm saying?
On the dead homies, they talking freely. I told you, not on neighborhood crip.
Everybody is out here. We're waiting on you. Yeah, no, but everybody out here. But what I'm trying to tell you is, like, I'm not heartbreaking or anything like that. You good with me? You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. That's what I'm going to get to. You get what I'm saying? On some stuff, like, you have to understand, like, the situation I had and I did things to you, it was only because of you, and you know that. I know that. Because you know, one of the things is like, you know, you can take and you can create. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creator, so niggas can create and some, you know, we can make money in millions of different ways. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it ain't the way the fucking it ain't the way the cookie crumbles. But shit, man. I mean, you sometimes because you have to stand on business. You know what I'm saying? If I'm telling you, cuz right now, today, cuz can't do nothing to you. He can't do nothing to you because he has to do something with me. But nigga, you have to also, nigga, get me. You know certain things that I'm saying cuz it's not a lie. You know all this stuff that I was doing because who's me? Who's the right hand man? Who's the nigga that was actually in the field? They, you know what? I know that. You know, I can't let it matter, but we know you're the go-to. Of course. Yeah, I know you're the go-to. I see it. Yeah, of course. But what I'm saying is, like, the shit that I was doing, and I didn't want to lay y'all niggas down. I didn't want to do certain things to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But why? You know what I'm saying? And then now you just.
Do you hear this nigga? Do you hear this nigga? I ain't want to lay y'all down. I ain't want to do y'all like that because lie. He wanted to make sure that this phone call identified what he did and it was supposedly for Big U. Yo, man. I try to tell y'all, man. These fake ass motherfucking gangsters, man. They fake, man. I told y'all this shit, man. These fake ass motherfucking gangsters. That's what they are, dog. WACK100 and these motherfuckers loose cannon. They fake gangsters, man. This is facts. Facts. This shit is facts. They fake gangsters, man. And anybody out there that get to playing with them on the internet and you allow them to get you to engage into some criminal shit, your ass going to jail. I told niggas, motherfuckers wasn't listening to DZ. I told niggas, motherfucker wasn't listening to DZ. These niggas is the police. Facts. This shit is getting iller and iller. Thriller and vanilla. These niggas is working. Facts. Man. Hey, listen, man. DZ has something to do today, right? So I had to, get a little live in with y'all because I'm consistent and y'all know I want to, make sure I deliver. But y'all know tonight gonna be off the hook. Straight up. What? We going in. And WACK's credibility is on the basement floor. Ain't no coming up out of this, man. Any other time that, people talked about WACK cooperating and he was able to work his way through the shit and, make people believe what he want them to believe, not this time. It's impossible. It's impossible. Especially with DZ here delivering this shit. I ain't gonna let it down, y'all. You hear me? And that's a fact. I ain't gonna let it down. We gonna continue to deliver. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. Facts. These niggas been working, man. WACK wanted to get Big U so bad because he was scared of Big U. That nigga was scared of Big U, man. That nigga was willing to expose the Officer WACK badge. This is how you know it's ill, right? This nigga wanted to get Big U so bad that he was willing to go to the length to totally expose this badge. If we being real, the nigga didn't care at all. Man, listen, I'm going all the way in to get this nigga. Fuck it. I gotta get him. I'm scared. I believe WACK was out there begging for his life. Yeah, WACK might have had the strap and all that, but I believe he was out there begging for his life. You hear me? And that situation there made WACK want to turn it up and said, I got to get this nigga because this nigga's not playing. He might catch me slipping and it might be the end of my life. You understand what I'm saying? So he made sure that he went to great lengths to put that work in. Facts. This shit is ill, y'all. This shit is ill. Yeah. And y'all know it get deeper and deeper, man. Y'all know we gonna continue to deliver and stay on this shit and make sure the people understand, that these niggas is working, man. I don't want to give them niggas no more room to be able to pull this shit inside of our community. Straight up. Inside of our community, I don't even want to get them niggas no more room of that shit, man.
If you haven't already, smash the like button. Hit the like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Share the live, man. I told y'all these niggas ain't right. I knew it from the jump. I said, man, these niggas ain't right. So, you know, when Hoover Gumby is saying that WACK paid Dale, I can't go for it. I can't go for it. Not at all. He didn't have to pay Dale. Dale was being extorted. He was tired of getting extorted, robbed, violated. So, of course, he didn't have no problem working with WACK. When WACK already had everything set up with the feds. So it's like he ain't gotta, do nothing different. Just make the extortion payments. Yeah, you was already making these payments. You'd have missed a few payments. And that's what had Big U on his ass more. Because Dale had missed a few of them payments. And when he missed a few of them payments, who else could he turn to? Scared to death of Big U. Who else he gonna turn to? Them people. And, to get that case secured and an indictment locked, they gonna give him the money to go make the payments because they try and build the case. And we all know that the government is who prints the money. They can get the money out whenever they want. Them giving Big U that money, Big U done went and spent that money on whatever he spent that money on, and that money there is the money that helped build this damn case. Straight up. That money is the money that helped Big U build this damn case. So, got him looking crazy. Got his ass looking straight crazy. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man, you gotta be mindful, man. Crime don't pay. Crime does not pay, man. Not at all. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me see here. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let me see. Hit the subscribe button. Let me see here. All right. Let's check this out too. So Dale called, right? Dale called in to the show before, and we gonna check the call out, man. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I want y'all to hear Dale calling into the show, and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. What's going on, Dale, man? We appreciate you calling in, my brother, and we wanted to definitely rap to you about a few things. And, we already know where some of the things stand at, but we do want to hear from you, you know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. The situation is what it is. We want to hear some things from you about the situation. And you can confirm to us what was going on, with Big U extorting you.
I think, well, I'm not completely ready for the call. But the person that called me right now is a very important person to me. And, they wanted me to kind of just say something, right now, but maybe sometime we could schedule something that's a little more, appropriate and, give me a time to think. Because every day I'm waking up, it's a new blow. Sometimes it's hard to just, take a real grasp on everything because, I've been lost in the sauce, and it's real easy to get lost in the sauce. And even with this case, and, we kind of get lost, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got this stuff where, like, you're a rat, you're a snitch. And, it's interesting. The other day, one of my homegirls had a situation where she was she didn't want to tell nobody about it. And, I'm like, man, you got to go deal with this shit because this else, And, but it's like, it's so much going on for me. I want to be in like a good state of mind to speak. But I think I can, probably talk a little bit right now, but maybe not, not too much.
Okay. Well, let us know, what you want to tell us. I might ask you a few things, honestly, but what you want to tell us?
Well, at this point, I don't really want to tell anything. And you know what? That's not true. I want to some shit.
Let's go.
Like, I really do. Well, that's the thing, right? I can't be reactive. I can't be, you know what I'm saying? Just jumping, jump and just go, because it's a lot to it, and I don't want things to get lost in the sauce. The main thing that I've realized in the last couple of days, and I always kind of known this, right? And, I don't know if I'm sure you know now because of who contacted us that Marciano was one of my best friends. And Marciano is one of my best friends.
And y'all hear that? Marciano was the guy that got robbed, stripped, beat, and pistol whipped outside of No Jumper. And Dale says that that's one of his best friends. Pay attention to that.
It's a lot to say. It's a lot that I want to say. It's just, can't be too reactionary. But when I see a lot of this stuff, I realize that a lot of this shit is for clicks, for views, for subscriptions, and it's how you make, how people make their livelihood. And I'm seeing a lot of things being distorted, a lot of things being cut, and the people are telling the story, and I don't have a chance to tell my story at all.
That's why
and so I want to. Well, yeah, but again, I don't. And so just so you know, I've watched your thing before, and I like what you do, and I respect what you do. But it's just as I'm getting older, I don't want to be like very reactive, right? And just like, oh, my man just called me on the phone, I'm on the thing with SBTV. Oh yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that, because this is, it's my entire, life, and I'm just not in a really good place. But I do want to say that I do have a story. I do have a side. People are paying people $200, $300 to tell them things about me. Not a lot of this stuff is true, and I can't wait to tell my side. Just,
I'll tell you what, hey Dale, I can cut you off, King. King Deezy, do you think that we can set up something and utilize the platform for this other side of the coin?
Definitely. Definitely.
Absolutely.
We can set it up, but the people, why we got you here, Dale, at least, let the people know a little, something. You ain't got to go all the way into detail, but we already got somewhat of what the people are saying. The facts are of why, you feel what I'm saying, Big U was grabbed up. So the people want to, at least know the confirmation, because we know Loose Cannon is telling. You know what I'm saying? We know that you talk to the people. We know this, right? So we understand all that, but the people still want to know, hearing from you, the confirmation about Big U running this extortion game. And I just played the audio with you, Loose Cannon, and Jay Reed that Loose Cannon dropped like 6 months ago, confirming what he had supposedly done to you, running down on you in the likeness and for Big U. So, the people already heard all that. They just, a little confirmation from what's already out there will definitely, you feel what I'm saying? let it be known.
I will say that phone call, right, which was recorded without my knowledge, and it was the same kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? My man called me on the phone, and I was on boom. I was already on three different. You know what I'm saying? like, and then I always told Jay Reed, like, stay away from that shit. You like the limelight. Damn, am I on thing right now?
Yeah, you on, Dale.
Okay, got it. Well, see, like let's see, what can I say? As far as loose cannon go, I don't think he works for the police. I don't think he's telling. I think he's lost in the sauce, kind of. I think he wants the celebrity, he wants the clout and stuff like that. I do think he might end up telling because of what Big U has done to him too.
He already took the proffer agreement. He already took a proffer. I just put it up there.
Oh, okay.
So he's definitely telling.
Yeah.
I just put the proffer.
A lot of times, right? A reflection of what happens to you through life is a reflection of what you've done through life. And I think that, when you look at, even the Nipsey Hussle situation and, what Nip and, Big Man went through, it's like we're not dealing with one of the best peoples in the world. We're dealing with, a lot of these people are pro-black only when it matters. Even one day I seen Loose Cannon on the show talking about, oh, yeah, y'all niggas like Willie Lynch, y'all want me to get locked up and this and then that. But then, you know what I'm saying? You just fucking jump Marciano, bro. Nigga's 60 years old. You took him off his clothes and it's only pro-black sometimes. They're only community people sometimes. And nobody really knows these people. When you look at Nip contract, 10 years for 30%, that shit's fucking demonic, right? When a motherfucker doing something good in the hood and you want to chase him out and belittle him and shit like that, the type of person that, you kind of dealing with, some people tell me yo, D, keep your head up. That shit was gonna happen with, and no matter what. And I just hate the fact that I'm a part of it, or I'm a part of it. But why was I even in that situation? Even after the feds had got me,
the people already know what it is, though, Dale. You feel what I'm saying? So
I don't think they know. They know what they're being told, and then remember. There's a complaint, and then there's an indictment, and then there's something stronger than even that, right? So a lot of complaints and indictments are being pieced together to do and say certain things, and I do respect this shit, and I do understand the business part of it. I do know that a lot of this stuff is for and like I said, I watch you, and I know the man that hooked us up. There's nobody more pro-black than this guy. You know what I'm saying? Brother, sister type thing. And I respect him a lot. But just afford me some time to think, and maybe we can have a pre-discussion about, the agenda here. What are we trying to do? Because, everything should have a purpose to it, and a purpose to uplift our people. You know what I'm saying? Even when I think about Big U and I think about Loose Cannon and, there's anger and there's animosity and there's hurt and there's all of this shit involved in it. You know what I mean? I still know that as black people, we're still fucking products of our environment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think for me to win, you got to lose. And, that's a big problem. And that's what my brand, Everybody Eats, was always about. We can all kind of survive the way you got 50 jewelers on the same block, but they can all get along. You know what I'm saying? It's not really dog eat dog. But some people are from a world where it's just dog eat dog, you know what I mean? And that's part of my agenda, that it ain't fucking got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? That a black man ain't got to step on another black man. The old niggas ain't got to step on the young niggas, to where they can't breathe. This shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes on. And I want to kind of have a purpose for it. I want to have a direction of where we're going. And, I'm kind of just thrown in right now. And I know that I'm not supposed to let that happen to me. And so, I'm probably going to stop talking. But at the same time, I would like to talk off this thing and see trying to do, you know what I mean? And kind of go like that. But,
I'm just trying to get your situation out there on your side, Dale, whereas though the people can understand, the reasoning, you know what I mean? Because it's a reason for everything in life. And, we all got to make our own decisions.
Is.
So,
well, I think the biggest thing for me about how I ended up where I ended up is because it's like someone trying to break you and then it works. I don't know if your girl, if you ever had a girlfriend or somebody that tried to get you mad and then it actually works. And then, someone's trying to break you and then I was fucking broken. And I'm not, I don't have the fire that I used to have, the ambition that I used to have. I don't have any of that thing, right? So yeah, man. I think, well, like I told Kraft, you know what I'm saying? We could definitely have that conversation. I mean, there's people offering me $5,000, $10,000. I haven't really taken any of them, and you've already gotten, because I can't work no more. I can't be outside no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very tricky for me. It's very fucked up. For me, it's fucked up for a lot of people. But let's just have that conversation and then, go from there. I think.
All right, Dale.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you letting me off the hook.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. I just, wanted to ask you, so because the people look at it like, what Big U did was foul. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know that you did what you did and it's foul because you was out there.
I could say, yeah. Yeah, it's foul. It sucks, and it's a lot of foul things. And I'm not the only one that foul things happen to. And yeah.
I mean, it's going down. It's already going down, Dale. So what it is. If people did what they did, and it is what it is. That bid, people got delay in it. So we gotta take it from here. Life keeps on going regardless of what happened, and it is what it is. It done went down.
Yeah, and then as we go through what happened, there's a lot of people that this just happened to all across, I think, and for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, looking at this shit like, well, yeah, man. We'll talk. And hey, thanks for reaching out.
Yo, it's your boy DZ. Hit that subscribe button. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah. Hey, yo, smash that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Y'all see where I'm going with this, right? So when Hoover Gumby is saying that WACK paid Dale, and that was Dale right there on the line. Hoover Gumby saying WACK paid Dale. We not going for that. That shit don't even make sense. Don't add up. Dale was being extorted, man. WACK didn't have to pay the nigga. They came together to take Big U down. Straight up. Dale couldn't hustle the same. Dale hiding from niggas. Dale done, got himself in some shit. So WACK didn't have to pay him for that. Hell no. For what? Why? That nigga wanted Big U off the street too. Then made the man life and live in hell. You think he was going to just never report the nigga? Straight up. That's what people got to understand though too, right? You can't just run pressure on people and think that they not going to tell. And, maybe Big U thought because the nigga had the illegal weed dispensary and, he was selling the bud and whatever else he was doing, that the nigga wasn't going to never say nothing. He going to just keep allowing them to store them. It was an easy victim. Man, I could just run through this nigga, take this nigga money because he was sweet like that, right? Ain't no way, that the man was just going to allow that to go on forever. It has to be like a crash somewhere in that system. And the crash comes when a nigga start telling. Yeah. The crash comes when a nigga say, all right, I'm done with you. Man, listen, I'm telling people on your ass. WACK scared to death. Dale scared.
And Marley Marl scared. WACK knew that the situation with Big U was going on, with Marley Marl at the studio. I guarantee you, right? Loose Cannon filled WACK in detail about the situation with the little boy in Vegas. I guarantee you that. Because soon as WACK start talking about that situation, you see how Loose Cannon didn't want no parts of that. We all seen. Soon as WACK start talking about that homicide in Vegas, Loose Cannon didn't want no parts. He didn't want to be a part of that discussion. Out of all the discussions, that Loose Cannon wanted to be a part of about Big U and, talking about the robbery and shit, that there, he didn't want to be a part of it. It's either that, because he told WACK everything, or he had something to do with it. Shit is like definitely gonna come out. Yeah, shit gonna come out. It's getting closer to the trial. Shit gonna come out with this shit. Oh yeah. WACK trying to deflect, talking about everything else and making shit up. He thinks that his deflection game is gonna help everybody look at it different than what it really is. Nah. We gonna keep it in the light. We gonna keep everybody understanding. That shit that WACK do when he try to manipulate and then talk about something else and go at a certain individual to try to throw you off. It just don't work with us though. That's all. Because he's used to doing that. Switch the topic, start running a narrative on a certain individual, and now everybody's paying attention to the narrative he's running, and you stop thinking about what's really going on. It just hasn't worked with this situation with WACK. So I know that he's feeling it. When all of the time that WACK has been on the internet, he's always been able to spin the narrative, no matter who said what about WACK. They can try to talk about WACK 1 minute, WACK spin the narrative, everybody else goes to the different subject. That's what we didn't do, right? There's plenty of people that talk about WACK on the internet, but what we didn't do, we didn't allow WACK to spin the narrative and shoot it this way. Nah, we stayed on it, and at the same time, shit that he do, we on it. So he feeling that because he's always running a play and a lie. Now we exposing this shit. They don't even call themselves the exposers no more. That shit went out the window. When is that coming back? Are they going to give that CPR and bring that back? Because we don't hear nothing about the exposers. Nah, that ain't the name for the crew no more. Yeah, it's just Hunterside. It used to be the exposers. They didn't expose themselves so bad, got shit looking crazy. I guess that ain't, what it is. Yeah. WACK so focused on this case and the paperwork. Crazy. I know WACK done got in his mind. He said, fuck it. I don't even care. Because if you think about it, right? WACK was scared of Big U. And it's either I put this nigga in jail or I get this nigga a shot at my life. Even though WACK talk all that on Paru shit and all that gangster shit, Wack looking at it like either I put this nigga in jail or I take a chance with my life. Straight up. You can already see that's what it is. Wack wasn't going to bang out with the nigga. Hell no. Wack's the police. He not going to street bang out with the nigga. So it's like either you send him to jail or you get an opportunity to the nigga to catch you slipping and take your life. You know what Wack chose. He gonna send that nigga to jail. Straight up. He gonna make sure that the nigga sit in that can. Dirty individual. You know. But understanding that this is what happens when you deal with people. This is what happens when you deal with people. You know, you don't know when somebody can turn on you. Just how life is. You know, you get people close to you. You know, people act like they with you and, you know, that they your folks and shit like that. And you don't know when they can turn on you. You know what I'm saying? Shit just be foul. And y'all know, shit, we going harder than pain. It fuck Wack up because he's never been used to this. This right here has been something Wack has never experienced. For somebody to detail this shit and break everything down and he can't do nothing about it. Straight up. Yeah. He ain't experienced this until now. And it's like, it's a shocker to him. Cause he don't know what to do with a nigga. You know, he tell them niggas, oh, I ain't saying nothing about the nigga this. If you say something about me when we get bigger, that's gonna be the worst mistake you gonna make. Saying something at any moment about SBGB TV is the worst thing you can do, and you know this because of how hard I go. The way that I talk, the way that I break it down. A nigga break it down so well, that's the worst thing you can do. Because then you bring the people to look at what the real is. And you really don't want nobody to see the real at all. And I'm running it around the clock. Around the clock every single day. Oh yeah. Nigga don't want that. You know, he can pop that fake shit to, you know, people that don't understand, but he don't want this shit. Nah. That nigga wish, you know, we would stop. Just keeping it a buck. Smash the like button if you just came in the building. Hit the subscriber. Wack wishes we would stop. He wished that. Damn right he wished we could stop. Man, I wish they would stop. Because he's never experienced this. Where somebody is going hard and breaking it down. I'm not just up here playing other people's content all the time. I'm not doing that. That's the separation. Niggas just get on here and they gonna play this content to somebody, play that. No. I'm on here dialoguing. I am creating the content. That's a difference. Wack wants the channel. Straight up. He wants the channel. He's like, bet the channel. Y'all heard him when he called, did? He want to bet the channel. A nigga up here creating content. Straight from the muscle. You know? Just keeping it a buck, man. Smash that like button. and hit that subscribe button, man. And you know, we got all the people from like the 100 side. You know what I'm saying? That come through, and I know they be sick. You know what I'm saying? They be sick. Just keeping it a buck. You know? Yeah. I didn't look at it yet, but let me see. Hold up. Yeah, somebody sent it to me. Let me see. Hold up. Somebody sent it to me. Yeah. Somebody did send it to me. Let's check it out though. All right, let me see. Somebody did send it to me. We're gonna check it out now. You know. Let me see. Yeah, we ain't worried about him though. I ain't worried about him. I'm gonna keep grinding. People got my phone number. So that shit there make me a problem. You know what I mean? People got my phone number. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the people, you know, ain't gonna lose contact with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's see here. Hold up. We're gonna go to it right now. Hold up, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's go to it right now because somebody sent me it. I never looked at it, so we're gonna look at it together. We're gonna look at it together, y'all. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, let's look at it together. Yeah. Let's react to this right here.
They all plain clothes. T-shirts, jeans, but they laws. They police. Black dude, he done read the statement. He say, come with me. We go to another room. We go, no lie. We go to a room. It's about 15 plain clothes officers, women and men, plain clothes. They got all these computers linked up. Guess what I walked into? Everybody thought it was a myth. The hip-hop police really existed.
What?
Me and Junior Boy look at ourselves. I said, damn, nigga, this the hip-hop police. He said, walk through and look at all these computers. Identify who robbed you. Every last one need detectives. They got all the Tekashi 6ix9ine them, all of them. They got all they. They got all these people. Now, mind you, I ain't never heard of Shotty. I only heard of Tekashi. I don't know him. I don't know nobody, none of these people. But I can remember who robbed me because it's stitched in my head, right? So they like walk through it. So they all got all these music videos and all these pictures and all this. Like, I'm going computer to computer. It's like, look at this. Look at that. I identified my robbers from all of that stuff. It was like, okay, fine, thank you. We're gonna get back with you. Now, this is where it get good at. Guess who the black detective was that interviewed me?
A black detective that interviewed you?
The black undercover hip-hop police detective that interviewed me and took the case when I filed the charges on Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Black undercover detective who
shortly became his manager shortly after that. WACK100.
What?
WACK100.
Hold on. Okay, so you're saying
I am saying WACK100 is a New York. He started out. He's the one who reported the case over to the feds. The case would have just been a case on somebody's desk that would have gotten caught up in millions of other that happened in New York. WACK100 is the detective that interviewed me when I made the report on Tekashi, he's the one that referred it over to the feds. And then that's where his promotion came in.
Hold on. hold on. So you're saying WACK100 was
WACK100. WACK100. And I've said back all this time, flabbergasted. Now, mind you, let's do a pyramid.
okay.
I've showed you where 56 is at. I've showed you Tekashi. I showed you DJ Academic. Did nobody know who DJ Academic was until Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Well,
He got his clout off of Tekashi. He made his name off the.
he was doing a lot of Chicago stuff at first, and then
But his name got
that they
bullshit.
get bigger. Yeah,
That clout chasing. DJ Academic is the one that really started that first messy blog rhetoric, right?
Yeah.
With the messy shit in New York, and then going to Tekashi 6ix9ine, then Tekashi, he became the poster child of clout chasing industry rap beef, right? I didn't know that them niggas was already up on the investigation. Shotty, all of them. I don't do shit. I didn't know them like that. They were under investigation for a whole lot of shit. All of them. Trey 9 gang, whoever they use. I don't know them folks. I'm not a gang member. I'm an upstanding citizen of the community. And I wanted, number one, I wanted my name cleared up because DJ Academic saying, number one, rapper like J Prince Jr. got robbed, which was a lie. It was Scott that got robbed. And DJ Academic got it wrong. He rewrote it and he called me goons and drug dealers and gang members. Like, I'm not none of that. So defamation of character, yeah, all of that. Now, mind you, a week later, that video done been chopped up, sliced up, put this way, put that way, and that fire is blazing out of control. I'm over here having a meltdown, but I still got itineraries to go on. I went and filed the charges. Life started life kept lifing, but life was lifing good. 2018 was the best year and the worst year of my life. My career went international that year. I was invited to Israel. I was just about to go there and do whatever they're doing in Israel that you do with the white people, the Jews, to get on there and send me my invite.
She said WACK100 is undercover. To that, we know WACK100 is working with the feds. We do know that. That nigga's working with the feds. She's saying WACK interviewed her, and then WACK became Tekashi 6ix9ine manager after the situation. Wow. Wow. And we know a lot of information, about WACK and, what he's into, lining niggas up. But that's the first time we heard that story. Yeah, we definitely saw the badge. That's a fact. We know that he's working. And I think her name is Sky Life. Somebody named Sky Life. It's the first time that I've ever heard of her. Yeah, it's the first time I ever heard of her. But we know WACK ain't right. We can't trust nothing he say. Dude is a total liar. Manipulating situations. And we see now how he's running around, making it his business to focus on, the case with Big U. We don't even see him focused on his artists. He's focused on the case with Big U and trying to prove things within that case. We know the situation with the J Prince paperwork was fake because J Prince isn't even his real name. His name is James Smith, James Andre Smith. We know that. And if the feds is gonna put you in some paperwork, they're gonna put your real name. Yeah, so they might say your nickname, AKA, but they're gonna put your real name. So WACK made that up. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything, with WACK is Fufafi. And you really gotta like take a look at the shit he's doing and shit. Working with the authorities, but at the same time playing this like gang member gangster and trying to make people believe that he's something he's not. But we do see everybody that is around him, they end up getting indicted, they end up locked up, they end up in the situations for dealing with the individual. You don't elevate dealing with WACK. You always go down. Everything, your life declines dealing with WACK. Doesn't go up. That's because of the type of character he is, and his mission is to destroy. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. And smash the like button. If you haven't already smashed the like button yet, you just got here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. But it's her story. She has a point. We all know WACK is them people. So that's her story, and that's her opinion on that. So she said what she said. Appreciate that. G from the Bay. Yeah, that's her story. We gonna keep delivering the content, and we consistent with it. We nonstop. That's one thing that is crushing WACK's whole BS. And 607 Oak said that I wasn't gonna be able to crush WACK's bullshit. So I'm gonna show him something different. Oh, you can't. Nah. Yeah, I don't have to go along with that shit. He want to go along with the shit. Yeah, you do it. You know what I'm saying? And just being real, since 607 Oak got with WACK, his buzz ain't even the same. And I'm just being real about that. Yeah, since we seen him dealing with WACK, he don't even got the same buzz. Not at all. And we know that anybody that aligns themselves with WACK, they lose the momentum. You don't get the same momentum because you don't need WACK to get momentum aligning with him. That's the worst thing, because everybody's watching WACK to see who's he's going to get indicted next. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I looked at him, funny ever since the last interview I did with him. You know what I mean? He was so upset that I was talking about WACK. So from that point on, I looked at him straight funny. I'm like, what you mean? This nigga got real emotional that I was talking about WACK. I'm like, okay. All right, yeah. I'm done with you. Straight up, I'm done with you, my man. Yeah, I don't got to do no content with you, nigga. That's when some jokers get confused. Like, and that's the thing, though, right? When it comes to this game right here, when you might deal with some people think that you're not going to operate without them. And if you are a hustler and you consistent, you're going to make it do what it do regardless. But some people feel like, you know, you can't operate without them when you the one putting in the work. That shit, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, DZ be on this joint every night. In the days at times. Going hard. Live streaming all the time. You know, then made a connection with the people that rock with me, knowing that they know that I'm going to be live. You know, we know DZ going to be on. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't on, they like, yo, where you at? You know what I'm saying? All y'all that rock with me, you know, I appreciate y'all. But, you know, I don't want anybody to ever get it confused about, you know, my hustle. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on a hustle. I'm going to go hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to break it down. You know, everybody might not always agree with me. But we going to go hard. Facts. Straight up. And like I said, I'm going to start definitely having, you know, more people on. I'm going to reach out to Munchie B. And, you know, I'm going to go over there and do his podcast. I'm going to reach out with him and talk to him, let him know I'll go over there and do his podcast. You know what I mean? So, you know, I get him on here. I got to start doing that to, you know, build the rapport with the people that are like-minded like me. You know what I'm saying? That's standing on something. You know, and, you know, for the people that rock with me, man, you know, I appreciate y'all. Facts. You know what I mean? Because y'all know we going to go hard in the paint. Straight up. We going to go hard in the paint. But, you know, WACK and the bullshit that he be on and shit, like, we just call it out, man. Yeah, we don't fall for that shit. You know, we call it out and we consistent with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Y'all know, shit. It's been times we've been on this shit 10 hours straight up. You know what I'm saying? 7 hours straight up. DZ still talking. Still rocking. You know, but that's the dedication it takes when you're trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? You got to have, you know, more than just the bare minimum. You know, some people, they just do the bare minimum. And, you know, they wonder why they get bare minimum results. If you do the bare minimum, you're going to get bare minimum results. Straight up. You know what I mean? So, you know, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. You know, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. You know, it's a live call-in show. And, you know, we give the people, you know, a place to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Smash that like button. You just came in the building, though. Make sure you hit that like button, man. You know, DZ go all the way in. We went live on the other channel before we did this live. So, yeah, I think we did 2 hours on that live. You know what I'm saying? We had about 3 hours on this live. Like, this is the work. Like, this is the work. This ain't for everybody. This ain't for everybody. You know, this ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, anybody can get on live stream and do a live stream. But the work that we do, it just ain't for everybody. Yeah. It's just a different level of pressure. You know, hours and hours. We do hours and hours and hours of live streaming. You know, we working on something. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's definitely paying off. You know, we building, you know, connections, and we elevating, the channel going up, subscribers going up. You know, we got new people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We welcome the trolls. We need you over here. We appreciate you. Appreciate all the trolls that come. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People in the chat that go at you, and a lot of times the trolls get tired. They really can't hold up. You know what I'm saying? They not no real trolls. You know, the real trolls, they gonna be there the whole time. You know, the trolls that been coming over here, they part-time trolls. Yeah, they part-time. They not the real deal. You know, the real deal, they gonna be typing in the chat all the time, non-stop. You know, they just can't stop typing. You know, and when I see them trolls, I'm like, oh, that's the real deal. The trolls that be coming over here now, they'll type 20, 30 minutes, then they get tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, and the thing about me is, right, I can't be bought. I'm a hustler. I always build my own, you know? Yeah, so I always like to build my own so no one can have the ability to take it from me. Yeah, so the same exact hustle that I use in the street is what I apply here. So if you really look at the way that I hustle on here, it would tell you what type of hustler I was in the street. That's something that, you know, when people, you know, got that vision to see that other, even if you're not that type of hustler, when you got the visual and you can see somebody that's like one of those real live hustlers, if you look at my hustle on here, it'll define the hustle I had in the street. Because I go overtime. Same way when I was in the street, I went overtime. When niggas would sleep, I was up. When niggas wouldn't go, I would go. The shit that niggas ain't gonna do, I'ma do. So, you know, it's like I'm just a natural hustler. And I know what it takes in life. And this is how, you know, I was able to get to the point and the level that I'm at now. You know, understanding from me getting into real estate and shit like that. You know, me starting different companies and shit like that. Because I've always had the drive, you know, to go in on something. That's just my style. So, you know, that's what I'm using here. I'm using the same tactics. Yeah, it's time to go in. You know, non-stop. Yeah, I can go around the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Flacco, all those sucker duck niggas that follow WACK, they don't want me to get started on them. They don't want me to do it. Because I could do this shit every day and go in on them niggas. Every single day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I can go in on Flacco ass every day. That nigga say anything out of pocket again, I'm putting him in queue. I'm ready to start putting his ass in queue anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care about that nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a lying, following, whack ass weirdo. So, you know what I mean? It's like, these niggas is lame. But, you know, if I look at my hustle, you'll see. And everybody don't got this kind of hustle. You know, this hustle coming from, you know, without being even on a major platform yet. And, you know, having somebody, you know, push behind me and shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it takes. You know, it's just that grind. You know what I mean? It's that grind. You know, consistency. And, you know, when people come and they check the content out, They gonna see. I'm authentic. I really don't have to put anybody on the screen. I can sit here and dialogue to my people and have conversation directly with my people. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? And do it every single day. Morning, night, noon, whatever. You know? It's just some days when I go like extra hard and I get up and then I go live and I'm doing live like 2-3 times in a day. You know, when I get to the third time, I'm like burnt out. Yeah, but I still do that joint. Man, I gotta go live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just going hard in the paint, man. We going hard in the paint, man. And the people that rock with me, y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's Fafi and, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, we need everybody here, though. That's why I be saying let people live, man. Let them live. You know, even if they say something about you, you know, that you don't like, just go to war with them. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, we need all the energy. We don't need the momentum to die off without, you know, having that energy. We need all energy. We need energy that we don't like, that we do like. We just need all the energy, especially right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, we putting the pressure down, we consistent, and niggas is coming. So this is why we gotta just keep the momentum and don't like crush the energy because niggas got personal feelings. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the haters serious. Yeah, the haters gonna hate. You can't take them niggas serious. They ain't got shit else to do. You know? We on this joint live all the time. They ain't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, we go over here and talk shit. Yeah, so we just gotta keep the momentum, man. We gotta keep the momentum, man. And y'all see I'm back locked in. Yeah, I'm back locked. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, after the live go off and shit, and I'm in here still working. When the live go off, I'm still working for like 3 hours. Straight up. I hope y'all understand that shit, though. On some real shit. I go hard in the paint. When the live go off, I'm working for another 3 hours. Straight up. And that's no cap. Because I'm putting that work in. So when the niggas see me, right? And they see, you know, we rolling shit out like back to back and back to back. Understand when I get off the live, nigga, I'm going to work. Another 3 hours. I get on here and be rocking the show, right? I'm on here 3 hours, 4, 5 hours, rocking the show. Then I got to get off and still get to work so that I can keep the program going. If I don't, then I might sometime, man, fuck it. I can't do it. I'm burnt out. But majority of the time, I'm getting off and I'm still rocking the show after the show's over. Nigga going hard in the paint. You know? I smell something. But, and this is what I say, everybody can't do this. You know? This shit here, like on some real shit, this like, when you an entrepreneur, right? You gotta put work in, even when you not reaping the benefits at that current time. You gotta put work in to establish yourself so that you can reap the benefits. That's an entrepreneur, you know, and everybody can't do that. A lot of people want instant gratification. They want it right now. You know, so, you know, they might look at other niggas' channels and see this person got all that, this person got all that, and they want their channel to be right like that, not seeing that they got to put the work in. They just want the instant gratification. And when it don't go their way, they fall off, you know? But that's something there, you know what I mean, that we putting that work in, we can see what it is. You know what I'm saying? We see what it is. We're gonna keep grinding though. We're gonna keep grinding, man. And smash that like button. If you just came in the building, hit the like button. We appreciate all of y'all that be rocking with the channel, that be hitting the like button, that be sharing the content. And we're gonna just continue to keep this shit solid. We're gonna continue to keep it solid, man. And shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. If you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat so we can shout out the members, man. And if you would like to become a member of the channel, it's only $3.99, man. It's light work, man. It's light work to become a member here. And it's pinned at the top of the chat. And we appreciate y'all, man. And go check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. And we appreciate you. If you want us to promote anything for you, you can email me at sbgbtv@gmail.com. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. We growing. What I'm saying? We on our way to 24,000 subscribers, and we growing every day. We growing, man. Putting that work in. What I'm saying? Trying to keep this system going. Dropping this content. Like I said, when I get off the live, like literally, like no cap, I don't go to sleep till 3-4 hours after the live. So just think about that. That's that work nigga putting in. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody can't do it. I got to focus on putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. C. Brown, Jan Meeks, LaPortia, Square Biz, Blue Chicken, Run the Table. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. Straight up. DZ, I'm watching on my phone and got you on the big screen at work. And I appreciate you, LaPortia. Facts. I appreciate you. Big facts. We go hard in the paint, man. Solid, man. I appreciate all the solid people that, rock with DZ, man. SBGB TV, man. Y'all know we grinding, man. And we're going to keep making sure we put the work in. You know what I'm saying? We doing what needs to be done. WACK thought he had that, like, control of the internet, and nobody had the ability to, stop and shut it down so that he can't have the same momentum, because he don't got the same momentum. Hell no. That shit different now. It's different. Yeah, it's different now. It's different. Yeah. And we gonna keep rocking, you know what I mean? You gotta watch out for the haters, man. Keep the suckers away from you, man. And stay sucker free, man. Stay sucker free, man. Make sure you go check out the other channel too. We got another channel, SBGB TV Worldwide. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel too, because we go live on there too. We go live on there, and we do separate lives. We don't run the lives together. We do separate lives. So we'll do a live over there. We'll do a live over here. And what I'm saying? So if you haven't subscribed over there to that channel, SBGB TV Worldwide, you can subscribe to that one too. You know what I'm saying? Ike, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? So putting that work in though. Consistency, man. And I appreciate y'all. Stay locked in. Subscribe to the channel, man. And it's your boy DZ, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hoover Gumby, he was doing some capping, man. Yeah, we know WACK is working with Dale, Marley, line loose cannon up, all that to get Big U. We know that. But that shit that Hoover Gumby talking about, that WACK paid Dale, miss me with that shit. Straight up. Miss me with that shit. Y'all know what it is, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.